How hard is it to get a VA loan? There's a lot of VA loan, what I would refer to as haters out there, that would give you bum scoop as a veteran or active duty service member that you don't want to use a VA loan for reasons X, Y, and Z. But I'm here to tell you that it's not hard, and that if you follow the proper instructions on how to take advantage of this glorious benefit, you'll be able to get out there and effectively put rounds down range utilizing your VA home loan. So comment down below with your questions, or you can Roger up with me directly by emailing me, Jimmy@VALoans4Vets.com. Is it hard? Well, not really, if you follow the necessary steps and instructions on how to take advantage of this. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is consult with a mortgage originator, somebody like myself. They're going to want to learn a little bit more about what it is that you're looking to accomplish. For example, do you have a time frame in mind? In addition to that, do you have an ideal monthly payment? Because of course you don't want to spend, right, more than you're comfortable doing. And lastly, have you budgeted for the cash to close necessary? Once the mortgage loan originator learns a little bit more about what you're looking to accomplish, they will send you an application link. That's where you'll get ready to submit the VA loan application and get the approval process started. You following me along so far? So you're following these steps, you're following the instructions of the mortgage originator who specializes in VA loans. That's a highly important part in this process. But once they've downloaded your application, they're going to send you a documentation request list. And really, at the end of the day, if you just listen to them and you do what they tell you to do, right, you'll see that it's a pretty smooth and streamlined process. So they'll send you a list of all of the required documents that you'll need in order to, well, fully process and approve your loan. W-2s, tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, photo ID, your COE, DD-214, etc. You get all of that. You give that to the mortgage loan originator and they will review it. They'll make sure that you qualify by way of income and of course credit, and that the monthly payment and purchase price that you're seeking is in line with what your income is projecting. So once you've given all of that documentation to them and they've taken the time to review it, generally speaking, this process should take no more than 24 to 48 hours max. You should receive a certified pre-qualification letter that will allow you to go out and start shopping for a home. Pretty simple, straightforward, right? So once you're out shopping for a home and you identify a home and you put an offer on that home, this part is where the offer will get accepted. So that brings me to my next point. How long does it take to close on a home purchase? Generally speaking, it can be a little bit sooner, it can be a little bit longer, but generally speaking, it's about 30 days or so. So keep that in mind when you're out there looking for a homes and you kind of circle a date on the calendar of when ideally you and your family would like to be in this home. So once you go into the underwriting process, it's incredibly important for you to follow the instructions of the mortgage loan originator that you're working with. Why is this? Because they've got your best interest, or they should have your best interest in mind, because they're the ones that are going to be taking that information that you've given them and submitting it to VA underwriters, right? An underwriter that's essentially working for the mortgage company that is able to approve your VA home loan. So once your loan is approved, right, what'll happen is the underwriter will come back and say, hey, we need X, Y, or Z. X could be an updated pay stub, Y could be an updated bank statement, or Z could be a letter of explanation. Whatever the case may be. Good to go. So you'll provide that documentation, you'll resubmit it back to underwriting, and once you've done that, congratulations, it's been signed off. Your loan is now clear to close. Now, of course, I'm giving you a high-level overview of a 30-day process, but there's much more involved with the VA underwriting process that goes on behind the scenes, but I think that that will give you more or less a general idea of what to expect. It's really not that hard, once again, as long as you're following the necessary steps and instructions of the mortgage originator who specializes in VA loans. You don't want to let just anybody touch your VA home loan if they haven't been properly trained. Good to go? Here to be a resource. Comment down below with your questions, or you can Roger up with me directly by emailing me, Jimmy@VALoans4Vets.com. Talk to you soon.